Whenever a movie or TV show does well, there is a rare chance that it will get a sequel or prequel, unless it is planned to be its own franchise, aka cinematic universe. The sequel or prequel will usually end up being bad. Now, I do want to clarify that there will be spoilers, as I will talk about movies, TV shows, and books, and this is my opinion. It's okay if you do as well. Everyone has their own opinion. Also, we will not just be focusing on the second installment to a franchise. I will also be talking about other installments. Now, here's why I don't like some sequels or prequels. Whenever I hear a movie having a second, third, fourth, or fifth installment, I feel skeptical and not as hyped as I was with the first movie, because nowadays, movie companies, directors, and actors are using some of these beloved franchises as a cash grab, and they don't care about the movie they are making. The Star Wars franchise is one example of this. Now, I do prefer the original trilogy, but the final two films of the sequel trilogy were just awful. The way they were hyping up Luke's return was kind of wasteful, and he doesn't appear again until the final act of The Last Jedi. And the way the sequel trilogy ended made no sense. The Acolyte is also terrible, retconning and altering the Jedi backstory in a horrible way, and I don't think I need to say a lot about the prequel trilogy. Does anyone remember The Rage Carrie 2? Because I barely do. The first film and the novel are both classics in my opinion. The Rage Carrie 2 takes place 20 years after the first film, and we follow Rachel Lang, who is the biological daughter of Ralph White and half-sister of Carrie. And even Stephen King, author of the Carrie novel, hates this movie. Now, Carrie's father died in 1963, the same year that Carrie was born, and Rachel Lang was born sometime in the 80s. So unless Ralph White is revealed to have faked his own death in the movie, or unless Carrie is Rachel's biological mother, I don't see how this would make sense. X-Men Origins Wolverine was a terrible prequel to the X-Men franchise. If anyone knows the movie, you would know about the movie's horrible version of Weapon 11 Deadpool. Now, if anyone else knows me, you would know that Indiana Jones is my favorite franchise. But Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was kind of horrible, because the first part of the movie after the flashback scene just shows a depressed Indiana Jones. Now, I have much respect for Harrison Ford, and it is revealed that in the movie his son Mutt from Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was killed in Vietnam, which is why Indiana Jones is depressed. But Indiana, with the way he's portrayed in this film, is now just a grumpy old man instead of the adventurous archaeologist that we love to know. Now, one other issue I have with prequels and sequels is that some installments are pretty much useless. For example, Terminator Genisys is not really an important movie. It alters the Terminator timeline, creating one where the events of the first movie don't happen. And after this installment, we go to Terminator Dark Fate, which takes place after Terminator 2, ignoring the events of Genisys. Now, I will also say this, there are some sequels and prequels that I do enjoy, like Iron Man 2, Thor Ragnarok, the John Wick sequels, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Scream sequels, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Shrek. But in conclusion, some sequels and prequels today are just used as a cash grab for Hollywood and act as bridge stories. Personally, just advice if you want to create a successful franchise, show the love, timing, planning, and passion you gave it. Like George Miller, the director of the Mad Max movies, puts a lot of love and compassion into his recent film, Furiosa, which is a prequel to the Mad Max Fury Roads movie. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Be sure to subscribe. And right now I'm working on moving to a new house, and I already packed all my stuff up, and I'm hoping to move to the new house by the end of July. So we'll see about that. And And I'm also planning on going to Colossal Con 2024, which I'm also excited for. I might vlog it. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.